Hello guys, welcome to Fam and Reaction. My name is Chris.
My name is Lucy.
If you're new to this channel, welcome.
Welcome. We hope you're doing okay today, stuck in quarantine. We hope we can entertain you a little bit.
Thank you for joining our channel. I wasn't done. Thank you. Now I'm done. Then you could say it.
No, it's sad.
Yeah, okay. I don't care now. Let me hear what you guys think. Comment up below.
Bye. Okay, now.
Today we're going to take a look at a video song called...
So, Gaya Yeh Jahan.
Are you sure?
No. So, Gaya Yeh Jahan.
Or the Gaya Yeh Jahan.
It sounds better, Gaya.
Gaya? Yeah, okay.
Although, would it have an AI?
Gasha? Okay, it doesn't
so
matter.
Gaya Yeh Jahan.
Doesn't matter. Let's just watch.
Let's do it.
Music and brackets.
Thanks.
Music and brackets.
Oh my god. Save us.
Music and brackets. Music and brackets. No, I'm following along. How did they kill me? Brackets.
He looks like George Michael.
Does he? I forgot how George Michael looks like.
You know George Michael.
Yeah, I forgot his face. So apparently nothing. Wait, was that it of subtitles? Yeah. Okay. The subtitles went wrong. What's wrong with the subtitles? I do not trust the subtitles.
ये दर्द के लम्हे सर्द हवाएं जिंदगी सहमी सांस कैसे आए किस मोड़ पे जिंदगी ले आई बेवजह सो गया ये जहां सो गया
Sounds really kind of spooky, doesn't it?
It does. It has that vibe.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Bypass through.
Yeah, it's spooky. Oh my god, did you see that? The knife through the eye.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Remember we saw that trailer a long time ago?
Yeah.
Bypass very spooky.
Really spooky. I really like that. The chords were great, and his vocals, my gosh, I love that. I think also because it was quite a sort of the track wasn't. It was quite an empty sort of track. You know, you didn't have too many instruments. It wasn't too full. It made it really beautiful, and that kind of echoey sound. It made it very kind of atmospheric and spooky. I love these kind of tracks.
Yeah,
I like the beat.
I noticed it too, like the spook beat. I was just like, oh my god. The way they danced it in the nightclub as well, I was like, it seemed like underground vampire base, you know.
Yeah, so I was thinking like a vampire film. Yeah.
Where they listening to that particular music, you're just like.
Yeah, it's like an underground.
spooky.
It had that real kind of underground club. You know those kind of, you know the films where you go in the underground club and then there ends up being like these vampires or whatever. It's that kind of feel, isn't it? You go underground and it's like, okay, you're like a duck out of water. Excuse me, I have a thing against wrists. You walk in there and you're like, okay, am I the only human? I'm not saying I've experienced this, but I'm talking about in certain films, and I can imagine that's how it feels. Stop teasing me with wrists. I have a weird thing about it's. I suppose you would call it an irrational fear, because it's not exactly rational, is it? But I hate wrists, and all we have to do is mention it, and I start doing this weird thing with my hands. This is so embarrassing to like say, but like I noticed that I do it now, but I never used to. But someone would literally just say the word wrist, and I'd go like this, like hide my wrist. There's something about wrists and neck. So clearly I'm not a vampire. Stop it.
No, but I am a vampire.
He's a
Look
vampire.
at my
He
fangs.
has to wear glasses in the light as well because the light hurts his eyes.
Yeah.
And
And
he's quite pale.
And I used to have long hair to down here, and I'm quite pale, and my fangs are long, and I'm cold all the time. My body's freezing all the time. I'm cold-blooded.
How much he's enjoying this.
Yeah.
Oh look, and I'm Lucy out of Dracula. You know Dracula? She's called Lucy.
Exactly.
She's got red hair.
Yeah.
I'm Lucy, but don't get any ideas.
And I don't care if I bleed. It's just like
Chris, he just keeps doing it. Anyway, back to this. Let's try not go off on one today. We're really talented at going off the point. Have you noticed that, guys? We start on the trailer for like 2 minutes and then we start rambling. So yes.
about the wrist and.
Chris. I blame Chris who does it. He takes me on a different path and then I'm talking about something else and I'm like. Okay.
No, that was you. We talked about the Vampire Underground and then you talked about your wrist and then you kept going.
Okay, I own up. Today was definitely me. But no, I really liked this. I thought it was really cool. It was like really kind of it was original and I loved the track because even actually without looking at it, I would listen to that. I think it was brilliant.
Yeah, it had that underground vibe, as we just said. But yeah, nothing more I can say. It was very spooky. It had a spooky vibe.
Spooky.
Yeah. Not like an uplifting vibe. It's just like, hey, oh
I don't know.
I
find that uplifting. I like that, but I love those kind of tracks.
No, something happens inside here with me. It's like it's just like, oh, okay.
Makes you feel uneasy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Not all kind of music can do that to me. No.
But music should do that. Music should provoke a feeling in you.
Yes,
so,
but not uneasy like that.
No
No music has really done that to me before. Like Michael Myers sound. No, I found that like a happy sound.
But you know what? Films, honestly, without the music, you wouldn't feel the same. Like anyone that thinks music isn't the big part of the film is so wrong.
It's the biggest part of the film.
It really is. That is why you get certain feelings when you watch something. A lot of the time you'll find it is sometimes the music just alone gives you that feeling of like nervousness or anxiety, which it's supposed to do, or taking away music completely and silence. But it is the sound or no sound that basically makes you feel a certain way in a movie. Really important.
Even with the very old film, like when it didn't speak in the films,
well,
right?
They had the silent movies where they played the piano. Yeah, they'd have the pianist in the cinema. How cool is that? Because actually my grandma, my mum's mum, was a pianist for the silent movies in the 1920s. So she used to sit there playing the piano to like all those kind of films, you know, like I suppose the Charlie Chaplin films, all those kind of things, but she'd be the one playing the piano.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Yeah, that's what she did. And that's how it used to be. Pretty cool.
Yeah, but also remember like in the let's say in the 1400, 1300, whatever, right? There they had like a stage, right? And there were orchestras and all these playing down there, playing with whatever they had. I don't know what they had back then, but you know, in the 14th century.
Yeah, but it's like what they do in it's like when you go and see ballets and things like that, like at the theatre, they have big orchestras, you know. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's how it always been like when there wasn't really talking in it.
And then the orchestra has to follow what's going on stage because sometimes the performers kind of choose their own timings for things. That's why some tracks are really hard to sing along with because I remember I think it was Sophia, she wanted to sing a song from the musical Matilda, and I think it was Revolting Children, and that one is very much led by the singer on stage. So even when you YouTube it, you can't really, you can't just take the backing and put it on a timer because there isn't really a time. It's him just like giving his own time and delaying it, and then the orchestra waits, and then they just start playing. Do you see what I mean? So it's not like it has a specific rhythm that starts straight away.
Exactly.
It's more that kind of musical thing where basically it's led by the performer.
Yeah.
So cool.
But there you guys can see how important music is.
Yeah.
For each and every film. Just imagine a film, like a big film, right? With no music. You'd be like...
It'd be boring.
It has no vibe. It has no vibe then. You'd be like, what's the point? So most of the credit should also go to the...
well, they should do...
The musician, the music, the track, because that's what makes the films actually work properly.
Exactly.
Like that.
And that's why I get upset sometimes when they don't leave much of a budget for the people providing the music, because actually the music is so important, you know? And that does happen, actually. I remember in the past when we used to submit some tracks to, like for adverts or for films and stuff, and they leave a really small budget sometimes for the music, and you're like, okay, so you don't think it's that important. I think it's wrong. I think the music's really important.
Yeah, but now I'm also selling my music. If you're interested, you can check it out on C for Music Production. Yeah,
and that's C for as in C-S-E-E.
Yeah, S-E-E. And then for something, I can't remember the channel. It's somewhere. All right, then check it out.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yes. Let me hear what you guys think. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell.
Ding.
So you can always stay tuned when a new video drops. Until next time.